What's up, guys? Boris from XXCRYPTO here. This video we're going to talk about moving averages and how to write trends in futures trading. Now, before I go on, make sure to hit the like and subscribe button. Make sure to click the notification bell, and definitely be sure to check out our excellent Telegram community. Link will be in the description below. We've just been making some amazing profits and amazing analysis, and but we've been providing you some amazing trade setups over the past couple of weeks. And just look at some of these profits. I mean, like one guy just made over, it's like crazy, like percentage, but over 19,000%, which is hard to imagine. But yeah, I think this was actually one of my Ethereum calls, and this guy actually, I think he wrote this trade for over, I think, 2 months. It's been since I called this Ethereum trade, and I think it's absolutely incredible the amount of profits that people are making. And another guy made almost 10,000% on a Bitcoin trade. You can just see over here the amount of profits people have been making from our calls in this Telegram community. So be sure to sign up. Again, we provide daily signals, analysis, trade setups. We answer any questions that you might have about the markets. We provide you on macro analysis news. I think, honestly, the amount of alpha here that we provide is amazing. And the great thing is it's completely free. So yeah, I'm going to stop talking about this for now. I actually want to move on to the topic at hand, which is moving averages and how you can really profit from making moving averages one of your core tools in crypto trading, because this is actually a skill, or more of a tool that has greatly helped me in my crypto trading. And actually one of my favorite indicators that I use within crypto trading. So what a moving average is, especially what a exponential moving average is, which is the kind of moving average that I like to use. So we have like two different kinds of moving averages. We have like simple moving averages, and then we have exponential moving averages. Now, what I like to use is exponential moving averages, because what they do is they take the average of the recent price action, but they take the most recent price action into account, and they put more weight onto the more recent price action. So I feel like it's more of an accurate tool to use, or it's more of a predictive tool to use. So this is why I like to use exponential moving averages. So what I have here, this is just it's like a really big topic. I can talk about hours about exponential moving averages and moving averages in general, but I want to go into exponential moving averages and how you can use one simple technique to amplify your crypto gains. So what I have drawn here, this is the yellow 21 exponential moving average on the weekly for Ethereum. Now you can also use this on Bitcoin or Litecoin or Solana or any other big crypto asset that has a lot of history. I want to use Ethereum just because I think it has it's been in the news lately, and it's been having a lot of price action. So I'm just using Ethereum here as an example, and it does have, next to Bitcoin, I guess the second most largest or longest price action. So what I've done here is I've already mapped out whenever the price crosses above the 21 EMA, right, on the weekly time frame, and what kind of moves this leads to. So we first saw this instance in January of 2017. So Bitcoin crossed above the 21 EMA, and this led to a move of over 3,000% from bottom to top, right? Which is pretty amazing. So let's move on to the next instance. Now, by the way, I didn't map out the instances when you can actually use this as a trigger to go short. So you could have actually used this to go short in March of 2018. And let's just briefly map this out. This would have led to a move of over 50%, right? And if you're using 10x leverage, that's 10 times 50, that's 500% ROI, right? So yeah, you can use this as a trigger to go long or short based on the circumstances. Now, you can pair this with other indicators like momentum indicators. So I'll explain this in another video because I think it's a very deep topic and I don't want to go for an hour in this video. But the next time we had this trigger or this movement above the 21 EMA was in April of 2019, and this lets you move over 94% in Ethereum, right? Which is, I think it's pretty amazing. This is just using spot. But if you're using even a small amount of leverage, like 10%, 94 times 10, that's almost 1,000% ROI, right? Then actually you could have used this as a trigger to go short. I'm using this as an example to go long just because I feel like, overall crypto, especially when you're talking about Bitcoin and Ethereum, they go up, right, in the long run. So I'm only going over examples where Ethereum goes, to the upside. So again, we get this entry signal on Ethereum in January of 2020, and this leads to a 65% move. Again, this is just using spot. If you're using 10x leverage, again, it's going to be a 650% move, which is pretty incredible. Then again, we have this movement in, this was, I guess, the second biggest movement in Ethereum in summer of 2020. This led to a 1,500% move in Ethereum just using spot, right? Now, if you're using leverage 10%, this would have been 15,000% ROI trade. Now, again, we have this trigger. Ethereum goes above the 21 EMA. In July of 2021, we have a movement of over 108%. Again, if you use a small amount of leverage, 10x, this is a ROI of 1,000%. And again, I didn't map out the short movements, but you can use this EMA as a trigger to go short as well. Let's just map this out really quickly. So if you were to use this trigger in April 2022, this would have led to a move of 63% to the downside, which with leverage would be a move of over 500%. Let's keep moving forward. So again, we have this movement above the 21 EMA in January of 23. This leads to a movement over 55%. With leverage, again, if you're using 10x, it's going to be over 550%. And then again, not most recently, but I guess second most recent, we had this move in late 2023. This lets you move 130% with 10x leverage. This would be over a 1,300% move. And again, you could have captured the short movements as well. I'm focusing on the the short trades here. But again, we have this movement in November of 2024 last year. It's only lets you move 33%, but again, if you're using 10x leverage, this is a move over with 10x leverage 330%, which is pretty good.